the season. Not Roger Clemens, who's dropped 4 in a row. Not Frank Viola, whose season has been made up of peaks and valleys. Not John Dobson. The only thing his sinker has sunk has been Dobson himself, who now calls the bullpen home. The Red Sox instead call on Danny Darwin. Over his last 7 starts at Fenway, he's 7-0 with 1 no decision. Wednesday, a chance to improve those numbers and at the same time make some history. You know, the big hurt, he hurt the Sox Tuesday night with a home run. He goes deep again. But Andre Dawson is in right, and he takes the home run away. It's an omen. Take another look at it, and for sure, the big hurt would have had another one. Darwin getting defensive support all night. Lance Johnson leading off the third, and he goes to third, and Scott Cooper is there. Next batter, Mike LaValliere. And dare we say, great Scott, it's Scott Fletcher, robbing him of a sure hit. Darwin was perfect through 3 after Tim Raines walked to lead off the 4th. Joey Cora to move on. It's a very nifty double play. Darwin faced the minimum through 6, total command of his pitches. Had the curveball working, had a sinker working, even had the high heat, just ask Mike LaValliere. Red Sox then get some offense from John Valentin in the 6th. Jason Beret, it's a fastball that Valentin loves. Over the monster is 7th, Sox up 3-zip. Now back to Darwin. In the 8th, Dan Pasqua comes up. The perfect game is gone. No hitter still intact. The ball was not carrying all night, but on this play it does. Billy Hatcher never gets to the wall, and it cost him. Pasqua breaks up the no-hitter with a triple. In the 9th, Darwin facing Joey Cora with 2 out, and he gets him swinging. Sox win at 5-zip. Darwin throws only 95 pitches. Butch Hobson said after the game, he's just an old redneck. He doesn't fool around, he doesn't walk people, he just goes after the hitter. As for Darwin, he said he knew he made a bad pitch. Leading the 5th with 2 outs, the Jays rally. Joe Carter, his 29th double, this one to left. Ricky Henderson scores his 90th RBI. Jays trail 6-3. Next batter, it's Olerud, his 91st RBI. It's 6-4. Olerud 3 for 5. 2 batters later, Tony Fernandez through the box, and Baerga can't get it. Olerud scores, Jays down 6-5. Lopez, nothing tastes good after 4 2/3, gave up 5 runs. In the 11th, we're tied at 6. Paul Molitor is up, 1 for 5 on the night. Make it 2 for 6. Right off Derek Lilliquist, Olerud comes in to score, and the Jays rally and win it 7-6. Ricky Henderson walked 4 times. That ties the Jays record. Middle of the Jays order, 4 for 7. They account for 9 of the team's 12 hits. Olerud's average up to 389. 2 of the top 3 home run hitting teams in the AL under the sun at the stadium. Texas, they're 3rd in the league, and they're adding to it. Dean Palmer, only 1 home run since the All-Star break. That's number 2 off Jim Abbott. His 23rd of the season, it's 2-zip. Top of the 4th, 2-1 Rangers, 1 on. Abbott facing Juan Gonzalez. He can hit home runs. He can also hit doubles. This is 24th to go with 36 round trippers. Palmeiro scores. It's 3-1 Rangers. Yanks still do have Donnie Baseball. And he goes deep off Roger Pavlik. It's a solo shot, his 3rd in the last 4 games. Rangers lead 4-2. Their problem, the inability to get runs home. Ernie Williams, it's a double play. Yanks hit into 4 of them. They left 10 on base, and Abbott frustrated, and well, you know why. Pavlik allowed at least 1 Yankee to reach base every single inning. Kevin Kennedy said he was looking for a spot to pull him, but he never got the chance.
With a no-hitter. Check out the breaking stuff on Dave Winfield. See you later. Apier, 6 strikeouts in 8 innings. Royals would get some help for Apier. Up 1-0. Brent Maine doubles to right. And that would allow George Brett to score. Make it 2-0 in favor of the Royals. Bottom 6, Apier still the no-no. Chuck Knobloch at the plate. Ground ball to short. Greg Gagne, the effort deep in the hole, can't make the play. I'm sure he would have taken an error. It was given a hit. The no-hitter gone. Royals win at 5-2. Apier wins his 14th. McRae a double and 2 RBIs. Tough to stay in the race when you spend time with an 8-game losing streak, as the Orioles have done in Seattle. Tim Hewlett facing Eric Hansen. He singles in Cal Ripken, tied at 1. Still in the 5th. 2 men on. Harold Reynolds up. A 3-run blast out of the park to right field. The 3rd this year by the ex-Mariner. Hewlett and Pagliarulo score. Orioles up 4-1. Still in the 5th inning. Mike Devereaux steps to the plate facing Hansen. Brady Anderson on 3rd. He singles. That would score Anderson. The Orioles go up 5-1. They break their losing streak. They win this game 8-1. So the O's end the streak. Their longest losing streak since '88. Remember that one? They opened 1 out for the Angels. Mike Henneman delivers to Eduardo Perez. fly to Gary Thurman and left. Chad Curtis tagging. If you're calling for Curtis, leave a message at the beep. He will call you when he gets home. The neat block by Rich Rowland at the plate. Tigers score 6 in the ninth to win it by a score of 8-6. Tim Salmon had 2 homers. He sets the Angels rookie home run record. In fact,
The first, there's no score, and Fred McGriff goes to right. Now you check it out. Corey Snyder, is that a trap or a catch? And first base umpire Bruce Fromming said, yeah, he did call him out. Bobby Cox came out and said there's no way that was a catch, but he calls him out. Bottom of the 6th, McGriff to left center. Nobody can catch this one. Braves go up 3-2. Top 7th, it's tied at 3, and Brett Butler. Off Steve Avery to left. Mike Sharperson was on second. He's on third, and he's coming home. And here comes the throw. And he's in. Dodgers lead 4-3. Bottom 12, it's 4-all. 1 out, bases loaded. Gant to center, and it is enough to score. Mark Lemke. Braves win at 5-4. Great block of the plate, but to no avail. Hershiser hasn't won since July 26. Dion has hit in 10 straight games, got his 6th home run of the season. Giants in Pittsburgh, Barry Bonds 0 for 12 against his former team at Three Rivers, coming in until. Oh, he hung one and he paid for it. This double scores Willie McGee. It's 1-0 Giants. In the 5th, with the Giants up 6-3, Bonds followed Robbie Thompson's home run with a home run. A solo shot, 37th of the year. In the 9th, Bonds comes up again with a chance to hit for the cycle. Looking for the triple. That's what he needs. Instead, it's a home run. His 38th, and the Giants win at 9-6. So Bonds, looking for that triple, a little bit upset about the home run, saying the ball carried too much. Quote, I was thinking, damn, if it went over the fence. Andy Van Slyke, who was on rehab in the minors, had to fly back to Pittsburgh because of pain in his shoulder and chest.
And as you can see, bottom first, 1-0. Phils with a runner on first. Dante Bichette all over the Tommy Green pitch, his 18th. And check out the fan, pretty excited. That ball goes for $4.95. 2 on Rocks, top of the 3rd, 3-2 Rockies. Kevin Stocker continues to hit a 2-out, 2-run double. Now the right field line fills up 4-3. Joe Girardi bounces to Dave Hollins, and he can't hook up with Kruk at first. Girardi would later score, tied at 5. Top of the 7th, Kruk makes up for it, takes Bruce Ruffin deep. Krukster's 2nd home run of the night. 6-all Phillies. They go on to win it by a score of 7-6. And the good teams do beat up the bad teams. Phil's 7-1 this season against the Colorado Kids. The Rocks announced that Bruce Hurst will make his first start for the club Saturday against the Mets. Philadelphia has enjoyed this new National League stop with a perfect 5-0, a .371 batting average. They're averaging better than 11 runs per game at Mile High. Factors, of course, include the altitude, Colorado's pitching staff. What about Tanana, the fielder, you ask? Good question. Bottom 5, Tanana, the glove save, and a beauty, the assist on the Jeff Branson grounder. How about Tanana, the slugger, you ask? Again, a good question. Top of the 2nd, Tanana comes up with the base hit up the middle. Top of the 5th, a hitter again. The base is loaded. Tanana gets one just inside the foul line. A grounder that goes for a 3-run triple, his first career triple, looking for some much-needed oxygen, so the Mets win it by a score of 12-2. The 3rd time Tanana has beaten the Reds this year. Joe Orsulak 4 for 5 since he has dropped 8 of 9. Major League Baseball is concluding its investigation into the Vince Coleman mess. They are ready to question the Mets outfielder. Expos and Cubs from Wrigley. No score in the 4th. Ken Hill facing Sammy Sosa. And it looks like Sosa does the facing here. A blast to left, his 29th homer, 3rd in 4 games, 1-0 Cubbies. Expos load the bases in the 9th from Moises Salou. Jose Batista gets a loose swinging. Batista's first save of the year. So the Cubs win it 2-0. Greg Hibbard, the star, 8 1/3 with 4 hits. Cubs manager Jim Lefevre said the boos from the crowd didn't bother him while he was changing pitchers. He said he was booing himself. Batista actually came in to relieve Randy Myers, who continues to slump. He's blown his last 3 save opportunities and pitched a simulated inning before the game. Marlins and Astros from the 8th wonder, name the 7th, win a prize. Houston wins the game. Greg Swindell, his first home win in nearly 4 months.